Hi. Turn that off. So, just that, just a little bit. Perfect. I'm just getting ready to go to my mum's because a couple of my parcels was delivered there. So a shelf for my bedroom and a bin for my bedroom. The bin's like properly bougie. It's like green and gold. It doesn't even look like a bin, it looks like some kind of cabinet or something. But it's from Temu, so I'll pass judgment when I've actually got it and it's put together and stuff. I put together my first coffee table this morning. Stressful, to say the least, and it's not even a big one. It's just, I've never done it before. But I have put the bottom shelf on upside down because the colours are back to front, if that makes sense. So the underneath is orange and the top's, yeah, it's from Temu. Again, I'll probably have to paint it black because it'll do my head in. So I put the bottom shelf on the wrong way around, so it's orange facing up instead of black facing up. So I've got some shelves downstairs from Temu as well. What David's going to put up for me today. And then a shelf from my bedroom at my mum's and dad's house that's going to go like beneath where my telly's going to go. That tail's quite thick and I need it to match. I'll do. So yeah, I want to spend about an hour at my mum's because I've got some washing to do because my washer still hasn't arrived. So I've got like wet uniform and underwear and stuff that needs doing. My period is over and done with now. I think the last video that I uploaded was when I actually didn't go into work that day. And people, like we said, people are going to be like, oh, you can't not go into work because of a period. I'd never had one this bad before. Crying, in a lot of pain, being sick. I usually am sick when I'm on my period, to be fair. But yeah. I've just moisturised and I'm just putting on a bit of the Get a Grip Peel Away's primer. I'm pretty sure it was from a Christmas collection, I want to say. Yeah, it's got like snowflakes and just don't mind it, it's a bit dirty. It's been in my makeup box. No, the last video actually was me making spider repellent. And I got it in a bottle, a squirty bottle from work. And the bottle wasn't working. So David was like, oh, I've got one, I'll bring you one. And then he brought me some, because I've heard that spiders don't like peppermint. So he brought me some, where's my eyebrow gel? It's like that. No, oh yeah. He brought me some Vicks Vapor Rub. So I put that into the bottle and then put it in with some kettle water, let it cool. And I've sprayed some of that around my house. Hopefully it'll work because I'm just fucking sick of it now. It's just so many. I wasn't gonna like properly get ready, but I think I am. I am putting makeup on because I've just put primer on. I could have just put moisturiser on and a bit of cream blush and I'd have been done. But so I've got a day off work today, and like I've said, me and David are gonna put some shelving up. Just a bit of the W7 Fresh Grip Setting Spray. I'm actually, why does that feel so oily? It really feels oily and it's meant to be. Anyway, I thought I might as well use it up. It feels like, look how oily that looks. I don't know, maybe you were supposed to shake it. But I'm not liking how that's feeling on any part of my face. I'm just going to take these earrings out, or do I just do that? I sometimes just do that and put them over my ears so they're not in the way when I'm putting makeup on. yeah, so me and David are going to put some shelves up today. I put a coffee table up, and I will show you that before I leave the house. I'm just going to blot my face a little bit with a makeup pad, because what is that all about? And then I'm going to ask him if he actually wants to wallpaper as well. David's autistic, and if he doesn't know we're doing something, it can send him a bit like he likes to know what's going on, basically. What foundation am I going to use today? I don't want to just use the same one I use every time. I think I'm going to use, it is a W7 one again. Everything's covered in powder because powder must have broken the box. This is Genius Featherlight Foundation. Genius Featherlight Foundation. That's all it says. That's my throat making that weird noise. Don't know why. So yeah, last night David stayed over and we watched Weapons. I don't know if anyone's been to see Weapons. Oopsie daisy, it's going in your mouth. I'm just gonna go, yeah, my skin feels awful. It literally feels awful. 1 minute, I'm just gonna go dampen my beauty blender. I'm back. So we watched Weapons, and I don't know if anyone else has seen it. I'm gonna start moving this around my face. And if it looks terrible, then that stupid setting spray is to blame. I don't know if anyone's seen it. So, it wasn't the best film I've ever seen. But it also wasn't the worst. Like, the story was good, I guess. It just could have been better. I don't know how they could have made it better, but it could have been better. Maybe a bit more. It's a horror film, but it's not very horrifying. This is really pale. I'll bronze myself up soon anyway. Basically, so the premise is there's a guy called Alex, a little boy at school, and his mum and dad are like, right, Aunt Gladys is coming to stay. And he's never met her before. Apparently, his mum and dad haven't seen her in like 15 years or something. Meh, that doesn't look too bad, actually. They haven't seen her in 15 years, and the little boy's not looking forward to it because he's been made to clean his room and stuff, and he's like, well, she's not going in my room, why do I have to clean my room? And his mum's like, well, I like to keep a clean house. Go and clean your room. So he goes, cleans his room. Aunt Gladys comes, and she's like got no hair. She's obviously got like a terminal illness or something. She's really weak. She's in bed most of the time. She can't really do much. Oh, I've got an itch again. Why is it every time I start doing my makeup, I get like an itch somewhere? So, yeah, Gladys comes. She's obviously very, very sick. Poorly. We don't actually know what's wrong with her, but she's got no hair, so we're guessing cancer. And she's in bed a lot of the time. Fast forward a couple of days. Alex comes home from school, and his mum and dad are like sat at the dining table, and they're just like zombies. Not like, but like, that was meant to be a zombie impression, by the way. But they're like not there. They're not non-responsive. They're awake, but not like talking or anything. And she comes down and she's looking kind of better. Not 100%, but she's definitely looking better. So it's like, what the hell's going on here? So the little boy has to like go and get like soup and stuff to feed his parents. And yeah, so he's like, what's going on? So she said, oh, mummy and daddy, or mum and dad, whatever, was going to make me better. But it's not working. So we need to try something else. And he's like, what do you need? She's like, you need to get me a personal belonging from everyone in your class. So he takes the personal belonging. It's like the sticker names on the front of the little drawers that they keep their belongings in. So he takes one of them. And then, obviously, you've all seen the trailer. If you haven't seen the film, you've seen the trailer. The premise is that all these kids go missing in the middle of the night. So they go missing in the middle of the night. Turns out they're in Alex's mum and dad's basement. And she's like kind of like feeding life off them, if that makes sense. But then she has like control over certain people. She has this weird stick thing. No, it's not a stick thing. I'm thinking it's like a branch off a tree or something. And she wraps like hair around it and pierces her finger and gets blood on it. And then these people just go absolutely crazy and end up killing people. Loved ones. I'm sure like in one of the... There's like a guy and he kills his husband, partner, boyfriend, whatever. And it's feeling really greasy and I don't like it. I know I'm going to powder and everything, but that just feels really greasy. Really greasy. Anyway, where is my powder? Work bag. I'll be back again for this boring story. Back again. So yeah, it turns out that she's like taking life from other people so she gets healthy and that so she lives longer, but she's doing it by like witchcraft, I believe, like spells and this weird tree thing. Wrong part of the powder. So one of the parents and the teacher get like suspicious about it and they go looking and there's like a homeless guy in the house. If you've seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. And there's a cop, which the teacher was like getting jiggy with. Oh, I didn't put any cream bronzer on. It's alright. I'm not impressing today. I'm just going to pick up some parcels from my mum's and do some DIY shit in the house. Anyway, so the little boy finds this tree, gets a twig, puts his blood on it, puts Aunt Gladys's hair on it, and then all of the kids that was having the life taken from them then turn on her, pretending to like these just like absolutely crazy people. And even if like they break a limb or like they get hurt, they just attack basically. And it's whoever's hair's on this stick that they attack. Anyways, turns out all these kids go like feral and absolutely rip Aunt Gladys to pieces. And then all the kids are back at home and everyone's happy. But then it says at the end of the film, like, some of them didn't talk again or something like that. Excuse me. So, yeah, that's the basic premise of the film. And I just wasn't that impressed. I would have liked to have been really impressed. Some of you may have seen it and thought that I haven't told the story very well or haven't given the story justice. But that's basically what it's about. It's not a great film. It was watchable, but it wasn't great. David was like, it wasn't shit. Oh, wait, actually. That was just David asking if he was setting off. I said, yeah, you can do, because he's coming to pick me up. Yeah, he was like, oh, that was weird, I was talking about David, and then he ran. David was like, oh, it wasn't shit. But yeah, it was shit. It just wasn't all of... Do you know when you get them horror films that look really good? Because I'm a horror film buff, as you can tell. I only really watch horror films. I don't find comedies funny. I don't find action entertaining or anything like that. I'm just... Give me a horror film and I'm happy. And I'm really excited to go see Conjuring. I hope I don't have bad things to say about that because that'll really piss me off if it's shit. I'm 100% hoping that it's not shit. But... I can come down now. It just wasn't horror in my eyes. Some of it was. Like when that guy goes crazy at the petrol station and starts attacking and he's got like bloody face because he's just headbutted his partner, boyfriend, fiance, whatever, to death. it just goes absolutely crazy, and he's just headbutting this guy on the floor, headbutting him until his face is completely pummeled in. So that was pretty horrific. The scene at the end where the kids rip Auntie Gladys, Aunt Gladys, to a bloody pulp, that was quite horrific as well, because she literally gets, one of them puts her hand down and they just rip her, so her face basically just opens from the mouth. So I mean, there was some parts that were horror, don't get me wrong, but then other parts that just, oh no, other parts that just went. So yeah, I've got mascara on my face. I'm fuming. I shouldn't have wiped that. For fuck's sake. Oh well, like I said, I'm not impressing anybody today. It is what it is. Bit of bronzer on the forehead. A bit of bronzer there. Why is that gone so patchy? I think it's either the foundation, because I think I've only tried it once or twice and I can't actually remember what I thought of it, or the setting spray that was greasy as hell that I didn't wipe off, I just blotted. So I'm going to use this Hello Kitty. What make is this? I forgot. Is it Wet n Wild? Oh no, it's Essence. Essence Hello Kitty. I do like a bit of Hello Kitty, by the way. If you didn't guess, Hello Kitty hair clips, the Hello Kitty things on my bag. I don't have anything Hello Kitty else. Hello Kitty to hand. My dressing gown, which you've seen in my videos, and my headband that you've seen in videos as well. Whoa, that's a lot of butter on the nose. I think that's literally going to be all I'm doing. And then my hair, I'm literally just going to brush. Bit of that, bit of that. So yeah, final verdict, because David's on the way. Weapons, if you haven't seen it, I don't think it's worth watching. If you haven't seen it, it's not worth watching. If you have seen it, what are your opinions on it? Because mine was a bit like, not great. Anyways, thanks for watching. Cutting this one short. Let's go make sure the door's unlocked so David don't have a fanny fit. Goodbye, I'll speak to you next time. Bye bye.